Hey y'all, welcome to Sunflower Tasha DIYs. My name is Tasha. I like to do arts, crafts, DIYs, recreations, Bible journaling, thrift flips, and trash flips on my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a little collaboration with Kathy Joe and DIYs, Rustic and Lace DIYs. That's Kathy, Joe, and Brenda. They are putting together this imagination thing, and we have to use a cookie cutter, a crate, and a Christmas tree in this DIY. They're getting together every second Sunday of the month, so if you're interested in this, please let me know down in my comments. And don't forget that we're going to have a playlist of all kinds of crafters. So here's my crate first. I went ahead and stained them with my antique wax, and I'm going to go ahead and stain this crate as well with this antique wax. And then you want to put some on, wipe it off. Put some on, wipe it off, and so forth. Now these ended up being about 11 inches long, and I don't know why I didn't trim or tell you the size of the other ones. But you'll just do it for how big I guess ever your crate will be. And here you see me putting them on the wrong way, so I fixed it. And then I'm going to go ahead and make like a roof shape here using this wood glue from the Dollar Tree. I really like it. It dries pretty fast, and it's like a wood glue super glue. So I have this hula skirt, and I'm jumping to conclusions right here on this, but I didn't want to cut this out because I was just trying something at first to see if this is what I wanted to use, and I do. So after I get it all dry, I'm going to glue one end of the hula skirt all the way like this, and then I'm going to fold it over and glue it, and then glue it on the other side, and then do a glue strip down the middle like this. And then I'm going to go ahead and trim that piece off. And then I'm going to go ahead and do that to the exact same side. I'm going to glue it, fold it in half, glue it again, and then glue it right straight down the middle like this. All right. And then I'm going to go ahead and lift it up and then see how far I'm going to need it. I did try to use a little bit of hot glue on the corners here just to hold things down in place, so I knew about how long to cut this. And then I'm going to do it to the other side, and then I'm going to trim it up. So I just folded it up. I tried to use a little bit of hot glue just to try to keep it together so I can fold it, but actually that part really wasn't necessary. And I know you can't see me cutting it right here, but I do cut it and trim it down. And then I'm going to take that excess and I'm going to stick it down into the bottom. I wonder if you guys can guess what I'm making already right now. I'm doing the same thing to the other side, and then I'm pulling it all together using a little bit of hot glue just to try to keep it together. Like I said, that part was not necessary. And then I'm going to cut it again like this. You can see it this time. And then I folded this stuff in half, this little hula skirt. And like I said, I'm going to stick it down into the bottom of this little crate from the Dollar Tree. And then I had these stars. I ended up finding a bigger one. And I'm using this Crafter Square marker in the color gold for a star. And then I decided to cut 2 more pieces down and stain them, just so that rooftop there didn't flow inside, because that hula skirt kept flowing down into the middle. So now it is nice and formed. And then I'm going to go ahead and glue the star to the very top. And if you've guessed it by now, I am making a nativity scene. Then I wanted to show you guys how to make a tree, a palm tree. I know it's not a Christmas tree, but back in the days when Jesus was born, there was no Christmas trees. There were palm trees. So I thought I'd show you how to make a palm tree. I'm using some foam right now to make the little palm leaves. And I just used like an old pick from a flower pick from the Dollar Tree. And then I'm going to take some jute cord and just wrap it around the top just a little bit, not all the way down, like so. And sorry if you can hear my husband in the background. He's hungry, making him something to eat, so he might be a little noisy, so forgive me for that. And then I have this old craft paper from the Dollar Tree. Y'all, I wish they still had this craft paper. I actually love it, and I've never seen it again since I bought this roll. So now I'm using some truffle paint, and I'm going to go ahead and paint an entire strip like so. And then once I get it painted, I'm going to go ahead and dry it up real quick just so I can get this project moving along. And then once I dried it, I'm going to rip it, and you want to make sure you rip it to where you see the tan color on the paper. Okay, my strip is done, and now I'm just going to go ahead and glue this all the way down to the bottom, and this is going to complete my palm tree. I hope you guys really like this one. This one I thought was a neat idea to go with the nativity scene, because you see lots of palm trees over there and you don't see any Christmas trees or any type of trees like we use for Christmas time over there. So I thought this was a cool idea to add. Then I'll just go ahead and glue it right to the front of the nativity scene. Okay, so I pondered on using these two or two of the little ones. I ended up using the two little ones. I was going to use two big ones and then the little one for baby Jesus, but I ended up changing my mind. So I don't end up actually using these two big ones, but I almost wondered if I could use them in my next DIY, but I didn't end up using them. I just used these small ones, and these small ones came in like a little kit with like a rolling pin and a sunflower. I think it came from Target. Bought it a long time ago. Now I'm using my truffle paint to paint over top of these, and I did glue them down to some cardstock, and I'm using a little bead as well, which I'll show you what I do with the bead here in a minute. And after I got this all dry, I went ahead and cut them out so they'd be nice and sturdy. And then I'm going to go ahead and glue that little bead, and then I also use this leather piece to make it look like baby Jesus is wrapped in some little white cloth. Now I'm going to cut these out that I use the cookie cutters. And then I have this little ornament from Walmart. I'm going to go ahead and strip it all the way down. And then I took a little piece of the topping that was like the hanger for this and made a little bow for the girl on the gingerbread. And then I'm just stuffing that stuff around baby Jesus. And then I decided to cut two pieces of sticks. I went ahead and painted them as well with the truffle paint, just so I have a way to stand up the gingerbread, which is supposed to be, you know, Jesus's parents, obviously. Oh, this kind of cracks me up, but I thought it was a cute idea. I hope you guys like this one. You'll have to let me know if this is something that you would try to make. I thought this was super cute, and sorry it's kind of hard to see here what I'm doing. I'm just trying to place everything down, but you'll see more of it in the final reveal. Okay, so I'm moving on to project number 2, and these are going to be some trees. Now, I took this little piece of board that I had, and I traced that other tree out, and I tried to cut it with that little cutting thing. Yeah, it was a struggle bus, but it's going to work. And then I have some paper pads here. I got that little crate. It did say it was from Hobby Lobby, but I picked it up from the Goodwill. And yes, you guys, you see that little wood piece I just had in my hand? That is a gnome. I'm going to make a Christmas tree today out of a gnome, but I will show you more of that later. Let's go ahead and flip through these paper pads and try to figure out which ones I want to use. I've had these for a while now in my stash, so I need to start using them up. And I thought this would be the perfect time. And you guys will be so proud of me. I did not use my buffalo plaid paper in this DIY, which is really funny because I love it. I ended up opting out and doing some bows instead. But look at these paper pads. Aren't they so beautiful? I can't wait to make more creations and stuff with these pads. They're so pretty. Love them. Okay, so I picked a few. I ended up grabbing a couple more. Try to figure out what I'm going to do here. So I'm going to take these little triangles, and I ordered these in a set from Temu. And then I was like, oh crap, I got that sideways. And once I get these all glued down, I'm going to go ahead and take my X-Acto knife, and I'm going to cut these out all the way around like this, and then trim around the corners the best I can. And after they're all done, I'm going to take this little bamboo stick. I ordered a bunch of these. They're pretty long. They're like 12 or 20 inches long. I don't even know. But I'm going to paint a piece that I had in my stash with I think that was the Snow White Waverly. I did a very light coat so you could kind of sort of see that wood peek through. And now I'm going to use this ribbon that I got at Hobby Lobby in the clearance section. And I'm just going to go ahead and make one of those like awareness bows. And I am going to ducktail the ends just to give it that, you know, nice look. Now, if you guys know me, you know I love my farmhouse decor. So I had to make something farmhouse today in this video. And of course I had to do it with my trees. I hope you guys like these. I thought I'd do 3 different kinds, 3 different like uniqueness, and this is my first one. So we're just going to build this up, and I went ahead and marked it off so I know where to put each of the triangles just to make it all, you know, unique form and nice and neat, like in the same spot, like this. And then of course my bow, and then I'm going to go ahead and glue that little stick down. And that's it for this one. Super cute. Love it. Yes, okay, so this is the gnome. I know, it's not a Christmas tree, but I'm going to make it look like a Christmas tree as soon as I'm done. I'm still laughing at this one, you guys. I just ripped the bottom off of this gnome, and so it would be much easier for me to glue this down. And instead of going around the beards or the gnome's like hat straight, I went ahead and made it look like the Christmas tree pattern. Then I'm going to go ahead and make a bow for the top of it, and this is where I use the buffalo plaid. I finally found a few more rolls of that, so that makes me happy. And here is my janky tree. I did end up cutting off the stem because it kind of broke, which is fine. I ended up using some more one of those like bamboo stick things for the bottom. And I'm going to go ahead and trim around this thing the best that I can. So I went ahead and decided, because it kind of looked scrappy on the sides, like you can tell where I didn't do a great cutting job, because honestly that tool is not for that. And so I went around it with my black Sharpie. And now I'm using this black cording. I believe I got that from Target a long time ago. And I'm going to wrap it around the tree in like an X pattern. Like so. Pretty simple, pretty easy. And you guys can cut a tree out like this from like cardboard or any type of thing. It doesn't have to be like that MDF board that I used. I actually ordered like a big box of those MDF boards like 5 years ago from Amazon, and I went to go see if it was still available, and it is no longer available for sale, so I can't really give you a link or nothing for it. But you can use it literally any MDF board. You could use one even from the Dollar Tree. Alright, there's my little X pattern. And then I decided it needed some snow, and I had a little boo-boo there on the corner, so I figured the snow would cover up my little boo-boo from the marker. And I think this gives it a cute little touch. It definitely doesn't look store-bought, this one, but that's okay. I really like it, and it's going to be beautiful in the end. Now, I decided I was going to use, or I thought I was going to use that little, like, or that, what is that thing? Like a car detailer thing from the Dollar Tree. I ended up finding some snow stuff in my totes of stash of my crafting stuff. So I thought I'd use it. And then I forgot to hit record on that other tree when I decorated it. Oops, I tried to show you, but they all fell over. But you'll see more of this one as well in the final reveal. Now I'm going to take this fake snow stuff and stick it around it so you don't have to see that foam stuff. Alright, I just want to say thank you guys for watching my video, and thank you to Kathy and Brenda for having me on this awesome playlist. I really love this challenge. I think it's so cool. And I just want to say thanks again to all my subscribers and all that you do. And I want to remind you to go ahead and watch the playlist. I will have it linked down in my description box of all the other crafters that joined this challenge with Kathy and Brenda. And I absolutely cannot wait to see what everyone else made. I hope you like my little nativity scene here with Mary and Joseph as some gingerbread cookies, well, cookie cutters, and then baby Jesus laying inside that little basket, that tobacco basket. I think that's hilarious. My cute little palm tree. I just love this, and I hope you guys love it too. Now here are my trees. This, of course, is my favorite DIY today because it's so farmhouse and it's just my style. What do you guys think? Do you like DIY number 1 or DIY number 2? Please let me know in the comments which one is going to be your favorite one today. Just love it. I think I should have added some more snow on all the other trees just to like tie it all in. And I'll probably go back and do that later on just to make it more even. Alright guys, I want to say thank you again so much for watching my video. I wish I had more time to make maybe a few more for you, but I just ran out of time. And I still have another collaboration I have to do for this Sunday. So I want to say thank you for watching Sunflower Tasha DIYs. You can follow me on Instagram, on my personal account, or my YouTube account as well. I also have one for like a gallery that I just post pictures of, and that's it. And then my other one, I post all kinds of stuff. Thanks, guys. Alright, guys. See you guys later. Bye.